everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the spring arcs that I have that I'm super excited for. I have been getting arcs from NetGalley and I have like one from Edelweiss and I am just like super excited to talk about them. I didn't mention like any arcs that I had in my April Owls TBR, and then I don't know if I'm gonna like do a TBR for May, and then I have like a couple for June, and I'm so excited about a lot of the arcs that I have been getting from like NetGalley that I just figured I wanted to do like a dedicated video to talk about them. So that's what we're doing today. These will be in publication order because that makes the most sense. So let's get started. The first date I want to talk to you about is April 21st, and I have two books that come out on this date. The first of which is Silence of Bones, and this is by June Her. This is a historical mystery debut. The book takes place in 1800s Korea. This follows an orphan girl who has an ancient curse on her, and she is helping the police investigate this politically charged murder of a noblewoman. I personally requested this one because I love a good historical mystery murder book, and I am looking forward to seeing how the curse aspect plays into the murder mystery and trying to solve it, especially since it is a politically charged murder. The second book that I have that comes out on April 21st is Girl Gone Viral by Alisha Rai. This book is the sequel to The Right Swipe, and therefore the second book in the Modern Love series, and this is about the best friend of the protagonist from the first book, who is a camera shy ex-model, and how she accidentally becomes part of a viral meet cute, and that is not what she was hoping for, especially since it involves not the guy who she's interested in, and kind of it goes from there. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this one checks out, especially since I really loved the first one and it was one of my favorite books from last year, and I was really interested in seeing how the protagonist from this one's story would play out. The next date that I have is May 19th, and this is a beach read by Emily Henry. This is about a romance writer who no longer believes in love and her now budding relationship with her literary agent, or a literary agent, and he is apparently very cynical, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. I do not believe I have read an Emily Henry book before, but this one sounded so up my alley because I have been really enjoying, you know, this person and somebody who like is in the same field as them romances lately. The next date that I have is for May 26th, and the first book that I have for that date is Something to Talk About by Mara Wilsner. This is a romance debut and it's sapphic, and I was basically like sold when I found out that it was sapphic, let's be real. But this follows a showrunner and her assistant, and they're basically thrust together after they are photographed together on the red carpet, and they are seen laughing together, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. I am so pumped to be reading this sapphic romance. On the flip side, the other book I have for May 26th is Out of Body by Jeffrey Ford, which is about a man who is a librarian who's unwittingly, through his sleep paralysis, traveling with a serial killer, and I'm so pumped for this. It's hitting so many buzzwords of mine and reminds me of this book movie thing concept that I've heard of before, but I can never remember what I'm like talking about when I try to describe it. And maybe I like fever dreamed this concept into reality at some point in my lifetime. All I know is I'm super pumped to read it, and I'm always down to read books about serial killers, let's be real. And the very last book that I want to talk to you about today comes out on June 2nd, and that is The Court of Miracles by Kester Grant. This is a Les Mis retelling historical fantasy as well, and I am so pumped. It is a debut for 2020, and I have been like, I need to read this since I saw it originally. It looks beautiful. It was described as Les Mis meets Jungle Book at one point, Les Mis meets like Six of Crows. I have so many expectations for this book. Let's be real, I can't wait to read this one and review it. I'm so excited that I got an arc of it. So those are the 6 books that I have arcs of that come out between now and the beginning of June. What about you? Are you excited for any of these books? Should I be prioritizing any of them? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like what you saw here today, be sure to like and subscribe. I normally post videos on Wednesdays. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.